Okay, good evening to the sisters who are here. As I said, unfortunately, you have literally half of your group are unable to join us this evening. They have all requested a recording. This is a very special night for this group. I am so happy, excited, delighted, ecstatic. Like, I've just been so buzzed up. Stephanie, did you hear the melodramatic music on arrival? That was like the music of the stars coming. Did you? I was playing special music for all of you.
Yeah.
This is like the music for the stars coming through. Okay, because you're all so special to me. So for the ones who are listening in,
And
it's not going to work.
Special to us.
Oh, bless you. It's not going to work, but just for the ones who missed out on that, let's just play it for like 30 seconds or so. So I'll play. Oh, no, you won't be able to hear it. Can you hear it?
Not at the minute.
But you won't be able to hear it because I've got this. It's not going to work. Wait a minute. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. So even when I've got my headphones on. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Just go with it. This is for my stars. You're all coming down the red carpet. Oh my God. Feel it. Feel it. Woo! This is your night. Right, you all know that I get far too excited. So basically, I said to Mark, I said, you know what? I just have so much fun when I'm preparing this. Okay, so the energy. Can you still see the slide?
Yes.
You know me in technology. So you've got the slide where it says Success SisSTARs, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's rock and roll.
Well, actually, I've got the slide that says Vanessa-Mary. Then it says Groups Coaching and Accountability Club.
That's
on the left-hand side. So Success SisSTARs.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's us.
That's you.
That's you. That's all of us. That's all of us. Yeah.
So what we're going to do tonight is going to be a mix. Okay, I've called it self-care review. Is it still recording? Yeah. So tonight's a mix of self-care review, the naming ceremony, and also looking at your annual business goals as well. So it's a bit of a mix, but fundamentally it's still self-care. Okay, so we're going with the flow on this. So good evening, good evening, good evening. So I have the beautiful Jo, Stephanie and Helen with me. As I said, literally half of your group are unable to make it this evening. So we have to send out healing, love and energy for Nora and Karina, who are both unwell this evening. And we also have to send out a massive encouragement to Giselle, who is doing her singing, because obviously with the festive season, there's more inquiries coming in. So Giselle is singing somewhere in Nottingham, I believe. So sending love and light to all of you. All right, so welcome. As you know, this slide stays with us. Why? Well, I'm not going to read it out to you because for those of you who've been here for some time, you know what this little quote is trying to say to you. Okay. You must go forward. And again, we're talking about transformation. We're talking about your transformation. The fact that we're having a naming ceremony tonight is a very special part of the transformation as well. All right. So group etiquette. I am recording. I don't normally, but like I said, I do want to make sure that the beautiful SisSTARs who are not able to join us really get a chance to experience this element of the call as a replay. And yeah, you know the score because I keep that slide up. So let's check in and find out how everyone's feeling today. I think my excitement has said it all. So let me know how you are feeling. So Joe, you were first to arrive, and I know you were trying to tell me about your excitement, and I was like, I can't hear you because I was playing the music so loud I couldn't even hear it. But how are you feeling today, my dear?
I'm feeling pretty positive. Yeah,
You're
really good.
glowing. I know
Yeah.
that's what I can see you glow.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's always a good sign, isn't it? My
So,
youthful glow is back.
so positive is the word for you. Let's check in with the emotion. As you know, I always like to hear what is the emotion that you would describe for today.
Pleased.
Ooh.
Like, I'm pleased with my efforts. I'm pleased with myself. I'm pleased with my workplace. I did some training, so I'm learning on the job. It is all a bit daunting at times or overwhelming at times. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, you are glowing. So great to have you on the call with us as always.
Wonderful.
All
Thank you
right.
so
So let's go to Helen. How are you doing today?
Hi, Vanessa. I'm feeling a bit disappointed today.
Oh, anything in particular?
It's really silly. I placed an order with Asda and George, and I keep getting emails saying that there's a problem with the order. So when I've checked on the address, the app hasn't updated my postcode. So they're trying to deliver it to my old address. But it's got my door number, my street name, but not the same right postcode. So I phoned George today, and they said they can't amend the postcode, but what they can do is cancel the order and replace it again.
Yeah, exactly. There's always a solution. And let's think about it, Mama. You definitely want to get your parcel. You don't want it going to the wrong place.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
with
said to them, says, why can't you just get cancel it, get them to return it to you, and then send it back to me in, because all the orders in that pack. So, and if they cancel it and replace it again, I'm going to miss half my order because it's out of stock.
I see. Well, fingers crossed everything works out in your favor as it always will. Okay. So Stephanie, you've got lights behind you. I'm loving the lights behind you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So how are you feeling today?
I'm good overall. Yeah, some ups and downs, but let's go towards the ups. With the money I'm making from the business, I was able to buy my daughter a beautiful dress she's been asking for a very, very long time. And it brought her a lot of joy, and by extension, brought me a lot of joy and lots of gratitude for that which I am able to do today. And so, and that sense of keep moving forward. So yeah, feeling pretty great about that.
Fantastic. So what is the emotion that you would use to describe how you're feeling?
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Brilliant. Right. Okay. So just a quick reminder where you are, all right, and why you're here. So this is the monthly group coaching and accountability club. The aim of the club is to support you to increase your confidence. You are creating your life by design. And most importantly, it's about supporting you to stay focused. The accountability will make a difference in your life, particularly for those of you that have been working with me longer. I suppose it's that sense of somebody's asking the questions, okay? And that's really the whole point of supporting you to move forward. I don't want you to feel stuck. I had a beautiful testimonial that came from one of the mums in the new session that started on Tuesday, and it was like literally immediately after that session she just had to post about how excited she was feeling about her life. And this is how I want you to feel, but the focus is important. Now, as you know, it is a safe space as well, so you can explore new ideas, particularly for those of you who are entrepreneurial and you're thinking about different aspects of your life. And it's about encouragement and celebration, of course. So, gosh, I've got an announcement to make, haven't I? I haven't put that into the slides, but I do have an announcement to make later on. So stick around. Oh dear, I'm so funny. You must excuse me. I'm just like giggling to myself. Right, okay. But this is co-creation. Literally, you are seeing me this is the magic of co-creation. I am literally, I know this sounds really thing. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm literally making this up as I go along. Okay, don't tell anybody.
In other words, you're winging it. It's good to wing it.
No, there is structure in my madness, but what I'm saying is the whole thing, this whole experience that you're having with me, the naming ceremony. I mean, I did not think of that 6 months ago. Okay, that suddenly came to me like 2 weeks. I was like, I can't keep saying the Thursday group and the Tuesday group, and then it's going to be the Wednesday group. They have to have a name. Yeah. So what I'm saying is I'm making it up as I go along. Like, yeah, it would be great if they could have a naming ceremony. So we know each other's names. We're not going to do the feedback from clarity calls, but just give me one breakthrough from last month. You can go deeper when we go into the other sections. So I just want to hear about one breakthrough from last month, please. So I'm going to start with Stephanie.
Can you skip to Joe? I'm coming back because I have to take my notes, please.
Okay,
Thanks.
no worries. Yeah, Joe, you've been nominated.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. No, that's cool. I think I can't remember from last month to this month everything that I was talking about in the last call. So, but I know that one breakthrough is actually starting my job, because in the last month I've had 3 weeks off. I've finished one job and I've started a new job. So yeah, it's been an interesting time. And I think just like getting through the door, dispelling some of my anxieties, meeting and greeting new people, getting to know people, allowing people to know me. It's all like social stuff like that I get quite anxious about. So it's been a big kind of deal, you know, starting a new job and starting afresh. And I had all these thoughts about what it might be like in my head. And then when you get there, it's completely like better than what you thought it would be. Like, not all those thoughts are just thoughts. They're just, yeah. So anyway, so that's my breakthrough, starting my new job.
Fantastic.
That little devil on your shoulder, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, it is. It's something like that. Like, just tell it all the worries and anxieties, I guess. Yeah.
You just need to flick him off, say not today, thank you.
No,
Well, I don't want any of you to be walking around with a devil on your shoulder. Let me just put that out there. So let's reframe it. It's your ego.
yeah, it is.
So quieting the
tricks.
ego is really important, because the ego will try to keep you small, keep you in your comfort zone. In fact, your ego would have told you not to even bother searching for a new job.
Well, Vanessa, I sort of stumbled into something this week because lots of people came to introduce themselves to me from different parts of the organization. And one of the people in the senior management team was talking to me, and I said, oh yeah, I'd love to do some public speaking one day. She goes, all right, then I'll get you in on that. And then after that, I got asked if I wanted to run a emotional well-being course.
Fantastic, well done.
Wow, how does it get any better than this?
Yeah.
You're
So
already soaring, and it's literally not even the end of week 1, because you've got work tomorrow.
no, yeah, tell me about it. I was like day 4 and they're asking me to do an emotional well-being course. I said yes, of course, but not right now. Not today.
Fantastic.
I'm not prepared. So I have
This is
to like
good
prepare for it.
news.
But yeah.
Well done,
Yeah.
well done.
So good.
All right, Helen, sorry, I've moved on when I shouldn't have. Breakthrough, my dear.
Okay, breakthrough for me. So in terms of my network marketing, I haven't done a lot with it, to be honest. But what I have done is I've been looking for remote home working jobs.
Oh,
I've
right.
been-
Okay. Yeah.
I found 3.
Oh.
Have you?
Working with someone called Natalie from the Scope Association.
Mm-hmm.
She's my back to work support worker.
Okay. Do
So
you
I've
mind
been-
me asking what the difference will be with the work from home jobs rather than you focusing on your network marketing?
Well, network marketing requires obviously people to buy stuff off me, whereas the work from home is paid regardless.
Right. So you don't want the commission aspect of network marketing.
No.
Okay, no worries, my dear. All right, well, we can go into that a little bit deeper, maybe on this call or another time. But for now, I want to introduce you to the next part of this evening. Get your candle ready. In fact, what time is it? Oh, gosh.
Stephanie hasn't done her breakthrough
Oh, do you know what? I asked the other ladies if they have listened to who hasn't done that? She did, didn't she?
Hasn't.
Oh no, she hasn't. Stephanie, you haven't done your breakthrough. Sorry. Do you know what? I actually need somebody to keep me on track. Stephanie, it's because I said your name and I wrote it down.
No, it's okay. You know what? Actually, I've had very rocky last month. Vanessa knows about it, and it was lots of let's just say familiar stuff to sort out. So I've not really been tending that much to my business, but maybe the breakthrough that I got was it came in terms of feedback from the parents and just how well the kids are doing, because I'm teaching. So and how their kids are doing and how satisfied they are with the work, and they can see the progress, and the children themselves have been chiming in, and they knew that I was going through a quite intense moment with a member of the family, and so I had to be there for that person. And so, you know, it was just a support and how kind and gentle they all were towards me, which led me to think about some more something else that I could bring to my cause. So I won't further expand on it because I'm still thinking about it. But then that led me to further look into the SWOT analysis that I had to do for the business. And, you know, all in all, it's just bringing more insights, we'll say, which further leads me to more stuff to think about, to consider, and, you know, to open up to new opportunities. And this, to me, this part is really brilliant and exciting because, you know, it keeps just opening further more and more doors. So yeah, that's the part for me. But so for this month of December, I've just cleared a bit my schedule so I can have more time to work on the business, because that's something which is very important as well. Let's just say that, you know, whatever I wasn't able to do during the month of November, I'm going to do that this month. So I'll have more stuff to say next month.
No problem, my dear. I've written down new ideas are coming through. So that is fantastic. Well done. Okay, so yeah, I was slightly a bit ahead of myself. Now,
Okay.
what I want to do, because it's all about the effect. It's all about the effect. Let's have a look here. Oh gosh, 1 minute. This is me. I don't even think you'll probably be able to see it as good as I want you to. Oh dear, forget that one because I'll only end up knocking it down. So, my dears, we've come to the part of our very special gathering. It is your naming ceremony. Now, let me explain the methodology. When I was originally putting the group forward, I was like, yeah, I always knew there'd be a certain number. Okay. And I think the first number might have been about like 8 or 9 or something like that. And then something happened. I was like, no, I couldn't possibly have 9 on this call. It's just too many voices. We'll never get through everybody, blah, blah, blah. Now, actually, I've been working with the number 7, or should I say the number 7 has been working with me for some years. Okay. So I said to Mark, well, it has to be 6 of them and me make 7. So I kind of, like I said before, co-creation happens when you just allow it. Yeah. And I was like, oh gosh, they are 7. Sorry, they are a group of 6 now. They have to have a name. So this is your naming ceremony. Obviously, thank you so much for participating and giving your choices. So this is the time where I'd love you to light your candle. Oh, Helen, it's not going to be safe for you to light the candle. Is it safe?
I'm grabbing mine.
No, don't do it. But
I get a candle.
I can light another candle for you, Helen. I will go and grab another one. Yeah, just half a second. Okay, so I've got a candle for Helen and I've got one for myself. I've just got to put my blanket back on. I literally sat here all day in my blanket. It's so snug. Okay, so yes, please light your candle. So I'm lighting one for Helen here. I'll put that one here. I'm lighting one for myself. Oh, I can feel it. It's like my heart's gone all fluttery. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. And I did leave a voice message for the others, not for Giselle though, to prepare, because she'll be doing her gigging. So Giselle, when you listen back, I didn't leave you a message to ask you to light a candle when you're gigging. Look rather weird, but please light one when you listen back on this. But if Karina and Nora felt well enough, then I've asked them to light one. Okay, so here we go. If you can recall, I sent you like a list of names. And they were the names of stars because, as you know, you are the SisSTARs. So I thought, well, you have to have the names of a star. So these are the names that came through. We had Alta. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. We had Sun. And we had Polaris. Okay. And I am going to let you know that Alta had two votes. Sun had 1 vote. Polaris had 3 votes. And we had a no vote. Yeah. Which means that Polaris is the name of your group. So moving forward, when you hear me write the word Polaris, I will be referring to the names I have here, which is the Thursday group: Karina, Joe, Nora, Stephanie, Giselle, and Helen. So that is the name of your group.
I really feel you should be playing that music like right now.
I know. And
yes,
you know what?
Yes.
We've got something else that we need to do.
Just do it. 5 seconds. Just do it. Feels so good.
just to cement that in, isn't it? I agree with you. I totally agree.
The music is epic.
I should have done it when I was saying out the name. Hilarious! Okay, so you are now formally known as Polaris. Okay. Another thing that I wanted us to do, okay, it was just like a little thing. I thought, well, it would be nice for us to all come together and do something. So what I have chosen, which you can't see because it's on the wrong screen now, but can you see this? It's a poem. Can you see it? No. Well, why can't you see it? Right, let me just stop the share a minute. Okay. Can you see that now? Yeah? Okay. So what I was going to ask for is for us to hear each other's voices. So if I quickly just go and do a bit of marking here. That's going to be the, oh gosh. Right, this is how well planned tonight has gone, sorry. Right, so the first voice, if you can speak, oh gosh. Right, it's supposed to be speak to there. And then maybe the second voice. Oh, it's a bit long, isn't it? We'll speak to there. The third voice will speak. Oh, wait. Right, we'll speak to there. And then, yeah. So there's no particular order. If somebody's really keen to start, you can do. If you want me to start, I'm not bothered.
Okay, I'm not sure where we want to speak to though.
So it's gonna be here. Oh no, actually do it up to here. Mend my life.
Okay. One
Yeah?
day you finally knew what you had to do and begin through the voices around you. Kept shouting their bad advice. Though the whole house began to tremble and you felt the old tug at your ankles, mend my life. Each voice cried.
But you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do, though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations, where their melancholy was terrible.
It was already late enough and a wild night, and the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voices behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice which you slowly recognized as your own.
That kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life you could save. And that poem is called The Journey. It's a poem of transformation, and it speaks about the moment a moment when you dare to listen to your own truth and set sail into your new life. Now, what was uncanny is I've only just chosen the poem tonight, and it's by Mary Oliver, and my grandmother's surname was Oliver, and it would be her birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
I can't remember. I've kind of lost count how old she would have been. So I was like, oh my gosh, Mark, that was like the poem that we needed to say. So that is in honor of my grandma Sue. Can you see the slide?
Yeah.
It's gone back, yeah? Brilliant. All right. So, oh wow. So moving back to the normal course of the evening, just talk me through a little bit about what you've done that's made you feel proud. So this is particularly from your action plan. If there's something particular that's coming out for you, then let me know. So this is over the last month. What have you done that's made you feel proud? So Helen, we'll start with you there.
Okay. Well, I since my stroke, I've really struggled with social anxiety, and so I've tended to kind of shy away from open spaces and talking to people I don't know. But yesterday I was in the hospital having my injection, and there was a gentleman there having some blood transfusion, and I just started talking to him. And we've exchanged numbers, and he thanked me for talking to him. He says he felt really bad and felt really sorry for himself until he started talking to me. And we've exchanged numbers, and we've offered to give each other mental and emotional support.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. Okay. Joe, because you've got your mic off there.
Oh,
what
right.
have you
Yeah,
done?
sorry.
Maybe tell us about the last 3 weeks, because you were posting things from the 3-week break, which I was finding very inspiring.
Oh, God. To be honest, it's all a blur. I cannot tell you what I've posted and haven't posted, and I cannot tell you yeah, I think my main hurdle to get through was the first day of starting my new job. And I think that people underestimate the power of change and how big you can build something up in your head, and how you have to break that down into smaller steps in order to get there. So simple things like planning what you're going to wear, or what kind of impression you want to make, and how you're going to make that impression and stuff. So I mean, I think the thing is not to overthink it too much. But yeah, I think I just feel proud that I've managed. Like, someone told me in the playground when I was dropping off Elijah that their friend had mental health problems, and she started a new job, and then she quit her old job, and then she got a new job, and then she built it up in her mind so bad that she didn't even go into for the first day. And I was like, that's not a very helpful story, given that I've got 3 weeks off work, and anything can happen in that 3 weeks that makes you think, oh God, I've made a massive mistake. I've given up a permanent part-time position to start somewhere that you don't know what you're walking into. But actually, I'm amazed at the quality of like the staff. I think everyone has their ups and downs, and everyone has their things. So I think I'm just proud that I'm persevering through the hard parts, and like overcoming some of my anxieties. So that's my proud moment.
Fantastic. And
I'm working
Stephanie,
on my career goals.
brilliant.
Chiming with Joe, it's the same thing, the words she used, persevering, and that's the same thing for me. Last month was very, very hard on me because that one member of the family wasn't well, and so I had to take care of her, and then I had to do the cooking and the cleaning, and being on both fronts, at her place, and then being here, and then tending to the parents and tending to the kids, because the fact that here in France, being homeschooled means that at some point during the year, you'll have to go back to national education and have a sort of assessment of your whatever your level is in whichever subject you're studying and whatever you're doing, and based on that you'll have a positive or negative feedback, obviously, and which will give you let you know whether you can still be homeschooled or not. And so all these parents, they were all feeling the pressure because lots of things had changed, and so I also had to be present for them and be present for the students who were panicking, and just for everybody. And all of that pressure, I would say, this month taught me that I've got what it takes to keep going forward. But I've also seen how I have that weak point where I am not able to, I will put everything else before me, but then I will not, how do I say, tend to my own personal needs, we'll say, to some degree, because I would get everything done. So that was nice, we'll say, and it showed me what I have to take care of, because I can't give to everybody else if I am not putting myself in that same balance, in that same equation, to make myself count as much as everybody, because everything will get done, but I have to be part of all of that too. So we'll say lots of learning, a lot of patience, and it got me thinking and reconsidering, well, not reconsidering, but thinking, can I keep moving forward? Can I make it much bigger? Do I have what it takes? Because my daughter needs me, and I've found it a bit hard to conceal lots of stuff, Sorry, conceal it. Is that the right word? Or am I confusing with French here? To conceal.
Conceal means to hide.
Yeah, no, not concealing, therefore I'm confusing with French, sorry. So let's say to make everything work, with a nice flow. And I realized that maybe this is a moment where, I'm sort of birthing a new version of me, and I just have to keep moving. And this is where I'm at, and this is what happened, we'll see, last month. So I'm taking it on a positive note. There you go.
Fantastic. Well done.
So what
Right.
feedback did you get, darling?
What did you say, Helen?
Stephanie, what feedback did you get?
Oh, very positive ones. You mean from the parents and the students? Yeah, very, very, very supportive parents. She would call me and say, you know what, it doesn't matter. We know we've already paid you for the courses, and you're a very regular person. You're here, you're always here and present for us. It's okay. Take the time you need with your family. So, you know, this was very encouraging, because this is exactly the love and care that I love, that I bring in my courses. And it felt very warm, we'll say. It was a very nice gesture and very bonding moment, we'll say. So I really appreciate that part, because I've never been the kind of teacher, you know, who just comes to class and just delivers for the sake of delivering. So that contact with parents and students are really important to me. So yeah, it was very, very positive, at least when it warmed my heart. It was very nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I understand the pressure that you get from that, because I was the childminder before my stroke, and obviously every 3 years we got Ofsted inspected.
Xanta's just given me a lovely, nice wet kiss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording now, just because it's not really relevant for people to hear the next bit. So for those watching the recording, hope that you've enjoyed the ceremony.